This week for Wellness Wednesday, the power of the handshake. And with us now is Luann Alemao to tell us just how the handshake came about. So Luann, where do we get started with the handshake?
Well, let's get started.
Okay.
Let's start with a little bit of history, Kaylin.
Okay.
The handshake actually dates back to 2800 BC.
Wow.
Yes, in Egypt. And what happened was people would wear their weapons on their right-hand side in a holster or belt or something. Mm-hmm. And so the handshake developed as a result of I come in peace, I carry no weapons. And so because there weren't any weapons, they would offer a handshake.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how it derives. So
I gotcha.
It's ancient and old, and still today we still use it. Mm-hmm. And let's just talk about some of the reasons why we should offer a handshake. Number one, it's a no-cost tool for business. It's probably the biggest rapport building tool that you have, and it doesn't cost you, it doesn't cost a company anything. And so I definitely want people to engage in it. Mm-hmm. It's something that really, really, truly builds a lot of rapport. And so that's one reason. What's one reason why you should do it? It also says, well, let's just engage in one right now. This says respect.
Right.
It indicates I want to get to know you, I care about you, and that's what it indicates. And you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
But let's just demonstrate. Let's just demonstrate what to do again.
Okay.
First of all, you want to do web to web
mm-hmm.
in someone's hand.
Okay.
And then you pump, but you say this to yourself, 1001, 1002. Otherwise, people are going to be a little, get a little suspectful.
Right.
So, yeah, and then you want to make sure that you demonstrate eye contact
mm-hmm.
with the person, too.
Okay.
And so you're totally engaged with them and their hand, and that's it. Totally engaged with this person.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So what do handshakes say about people? Because some people do the whole nice to meet you, kind of go overpowering, or they do the finger thing. So what does the different handshakes all mean?
I'm so glad you talked about that, because the handshake actually, with everything being level and equal and lateral mm-hmm. in an interview, the person that engages in the most confident handshake is usually the person that gets the job. It says a lot about you, all of that nonverbal communication. It mm-hmm. says a lot about you that you might not display on paper.
Right.
And so it's really, really important. You always want to initiate a relationship with a handshake and end it with a handshake.
Okay.
All right? So let's talk about a few of those. This one is a rapport building shake mm-hmm. where I touch your elbow. I know you. Mm-hmm. I've seen you before. I've done business with you before. So this is what you do.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it's just saying, gosh, it's great to see you again. We've built up some rapport.
Right.
Rather than this. When you pat, how does that make you feel, Kaylin? I'm just curious.
I don't know, like you feel bad for me or something.
Well, sometimes it's very condescending and patronizing because it makes people feel very small. Mm-hmm. And so grandma and grandpa or Uncle Joe, who's 100 years old, mm-hmm. may do that, and they mean it as nurturing, but between professionals, we don't pat each other's hands. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
And you were talking about the domineering handshake. Show me that one.
So someone kind of goes in,
and they go over the top.
They go over, and you're just stuck. You're like, oh gosh, what do I do?
Well, what it could mean is just like what we talked about. It could mean dominance.
Mm-hmm.
It could mean I'm in control here. I make the decisions. It could be. You have to read all the other context clues too as mm-hmm. well. That's what it could mean.
Okay.
But let's talk about some other ones. You were talking about, I call it the fishy grip.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, where you just take the fingertips,
uh-huh.
and I will say that women engage in that more so than men do, mm-hmm. and what it shows with a woman is total incompetence,
right.
or that she's not confident about the situation. So ladies, we don't want anyone to engage in that. Let's do ours again.
The one where we go.
Yes, that's the total engaging shake.
So this is the model.
That's the model.
Well, thanks so much for showing us this. I can go like this since we met before.